Hi guys, the startup journey comes to you again, still in Sunyani, and today's location happens to be at the house of one of our guests. Today's episode promises to be really inspiring because we speak to a lady who was able to follow her passion despite not receiving her needed support. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you strongly believe in something and yet no one shares your excitement and vision? Or have you been able to work so hard at something and then when you finally are able to put it out there, you don't get the enthusiasm that you expect? What do you do when you find yourself in such a situation? Do you keep going? Do you quit? Today, Methia shares her story on how she was able to overcome a similar challenge. So I have here
Stella Ampomaa Frimpong.
Thank you for joining us today on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So would you please tell us a little about yourself?
I'm Stella Ampomaa Frimpong from Sunyani here, and then I'm in my final year in Sunyani Technical University reading fashion and design technology.
Fashion and design technology. What exactly is fashion and design technology? What goes into it?
Fashion and design technology is about clothing, textiles, everything about fashion.
Okay.
Everything. Shoes, bags, everything. Makeup.
Okay. So do you do everything or you are just specializing in clothes?
I'm specializing in clothes.
Okay. So now let's take you back to where Nashems started from. What's the story behind Nashems Clothing? Long story, huh?
Yeah.
You're ready to listen to everything.
The story behind. From the beginning, my parents were not in support.
Okay.
They actually wanted me to be a nurse. But
Alright.
I always say it's not my calling.
It wasn't your calling. What was their reason for wanting you to do nursing instead of fashion design?
It's like when they talk to their friends, my child is in the nursing training, this one is in teacher training, so why on earth do you just only want to be
Yeah. Is it like they were looking down on fashion designing? They thought it wasn't too classy or something?
Yeah, initially it was like if you go to school and your grades are not good, then you go to learn a trade.
Okay, but it's no longer like that.
Yes. So that was their perception. That's why they didn't want me to venture into that. But they knew that was what I was into. Like right from my childhood, I was very creative with stuff. So.
So when did you make your first dress?
When I was going to the secondary school.
Okay,
I sold
as
my uniform, my own check, and some stuff.
Did you learn from somewhere? I mean, it wouldn't just come naturally.
My mom actually went to vocational school.
Okay.
So she actually gave me the basics. Yeah. But after she got to know I was much interested in that,
she didn't want you to go into it.
Yes.
Don't you think it was because she had experience and thought it wasn't the best for you?
Well, it didn't go well for her back then. So maybe she thought that was what I was thinking of doing. After going to learn the trade, I'll go and hang my kiosk behind somebody's building, hanging on some stones.
It's no longer like that.
That was what she thought I wanted to do. After it, then that's all. She didn't know why I wanted to further it and go high.
So apart from you having the passion, you liking to sew clothes and others, was there any other thing that was pushing you to go there? Did you have a foreknowledge of something big or something?
Yeah, it makes me happy when I see somebody using what I
have made.
Yes.
It's some kind of fulfillment.
Yes.
I see the interest in your eyes and I know that it's actually something that you love. Did you make the dress you're wearing?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen a couple of your clothes and I've seen you do both male and female clothes.
Yeah.
That's unique because usually people stick to one side, right? Is it like you had some special training? I still don't get it. Just observing someone sew wouldn't make you able to sew clothes just like that?
After JHS, I told my mom I wanted to go to a vocational school.
Okay.
So she didn't allow me. I went to the secondary school. So after secondary school, I still wanted to venture into the fashion, but she didn't allow me. So they bought forms for me, Sunyani nursing training.
Okay.
But I didn't go. So I stopped. And then
How did they take it when you told them you wouldn't go to school?
It's like the house and myself, we were at Long Island.
Oh, really?
The whole house.
For like how many years or how many months?
Don't remember, but
it was
like
for a long
it
time.
was for
How did you finally overcome it and then start doing what you love?
Something came up. And then I started supporting the house with the small things I was doing. And then she was like,
to appreciate.
hey, this is your thing there. If you're not doing it, by this time I don't know where we will be. And then they just gave me.
So that's when they actually started appreciating.
No, it was they appreciated me for supporting the house, but not.
No, that's what you were doing. Interesting. But you are now doing fashion and design in school.
Yes.
How did that one come in?
When I went to learn the trade, I used to tell them that I will go back to school. It's not because I don't have good grades. That's why I've come here. But I can't just jump into the university without not having enough knowledge. They call something home knowledge and then school knowledge. So I want the home knowledge first, then I'll go for school knowledge and then add up. So there are basic things that when you go to school they won't teach, like how to use the machine and they won't teach.
They don't teach that in school?
No, it wouldn't be like being in the house with your let's say your master. Yes, even how to hold the scissors. Some people turn the scissors upside down. There are places where you have to.
I think I have that error. I do it. I change it.
Yes.
You are supposed to hold it a certain way, but then I end up doing it.
A place to put your fingers and a place to push your thumb, but they turn it upside down and then.
So sometimes just by viewing how someone is holding the scissors, you can tell that.
Yes, and then there are some ways you have to direct your wrist before you can cut a straight line.
So you learn all that from the house, not in school.
From school, in school they just give to you and then you just go and sit behind the machine and then you just sew straight lines for like 2 or 3 times and you are done. Nobody will come and direct you, do this, do that. When they give you the assignment, they just give, the machines are there, so you have to go and sit down and then produce whatever they give to you.
So would you say you've regretted not following your parents' advice?
Not at all.
You haven't?
Not at all.
You love what you're doing and then you still appreciate it?
Yes, even with the pressure it comes with. And in fact, it's fun.
Yes, mentioning that pressure, I have issues with dressmakers. You people, when we bring our clothes to you, you tell us, oh, next week we'll be ready. And then when you are ready to actually get the dress, you give us excuses. Why is it always like that?
It's not always like that.
Defend all of them. You're representing the Dressmakers Association of Ghana.
It's not always like that, but the thing is, sometimes a design will come and then you have to take your time and analyze it before you start cutting. Or sometimes maybe you bring your design, you bring your stuff and then express will come.
See what I'm looking at you? Express will come. But sometimes when you bring the clothes to you, I mean, we tell you that, oh, I need the dress by the end of this time and all. And then you agree.
No, sometimes you finish and then the client won't come for it. They won't even call you.
I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about those of us who get ready, come and then you've not even cut the cloth. Like,
those really people that thing happens to them they are used to disappointing the
dressmakers. Yes. Okay, so if I bring my clothes to you so I don't come for it in time, then next time you put it somewhere.
No, I won't put it somewhere. Maybe I'm done, but because you disappointed me, maybe it's like it, maybe fixing a button or a zip or something. When you come to it, you say you are disappointed.
Maybe I won't buy it, but anyway, that's fine. That's your answer.
You don't intentionally disappoint.
Okay.
Maybe their lights off, their machines can spoil.
But it's not all the machines that use electricity.
And
Now, all the
sometimes too,
machines-
we are human beings. We can.
You have some
Yeah.
challenges. Okay, so apart from not getting the support that you needed, are there other challenges you faced doing this business?
Yes, there are challenges. Like going to learn the trade, for instance, like it's not easy. Being an apprentice is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. Sometimes it's even worse when you are the last apprentice. They will send you and send you and send you
And
and
you
send
end up
you.
not learning anything.
And our shop too was on the storyboard. We climb.
And descend.
It's not easy. Sometimes when I was going to learn the trade, for instance, I didn't have a machine. I didn't have anything because nobody was interested in supporting me. So I didn't have anything. I just went. And imagine not having anything.
Even when everyone is busy, you be the one
You'll
buying
be
food
there.
and things.
Oh, please, can you there for unpicking there? You unpick and you'll be tired.
Which one is unpicking?
Like when the person sews, go and show it to the master and then it's wrong. You have to come and unpick and then do it again.
Okay, that's like removing
Yes,
everything that
removing
the
the
person
thread. Yes.
Okay.
And then you can't use the blade to just cut like that. You have to remove it one after the other in order not to.
So that's what you keep doing every
Yes.
time you're unpicking.
Yes, you will unpick and then, oh please, I'm hungry, go and buy food for me. You can't say you won't go. You have to get down.
That's interesting. So we'll go for a short commercial break, and when we come back, we delve more into Nashems Clothing. So we are still on the startup journey with CEO of Nashems Clothing, and we are ready to delve more into her business. So, Nashems Clothing, what's the inspiration behind the name?
They are abbreviations of my name.
Okay.
So I'm actually called Nana Nyako in the house. So the NA is for the Nana,
Nana,
and the S is Stella. And the hems, they are fashion, is the
It's
fashion,
a fashion
thing.
thing. Okay, so that's why you have Nashems Clothing.
Yes.
How do you get your customers? How do you get them?
It started from one person. I saw their engagement attire for them, and then after the engagement, people were like, oh, who made this dress for you? And then they introduced me to them, and then one after the other. When the person come and I work for the person, then the person also tell somebody else. Someone also appreciate the dress the person is wearing, and then introduce me to the person, and then the person also come.
So are there times when you make dresses for people and go deliver, maybe outside Sunyani? It has always been based here.
Yeah, sometimes outside Ghana.
Sometimes, wow, that's serious. Oh, okay. So, do you have any social media handles? How do we contact you when we want you to do something?
Yeah, I have a social media.
Okay.
Nashems.
Nashems. On Instagram?
Yes, Instagram.
Okay. What about Facebook? No Facebook accounts yet.
Not yet.
Okay, should we be expecting it anytime soon?
Yes.
Alright. Now let's take a look at the general things that goes on as an entrepreneur. You're in school and then you're doing business. Doesn't it have a toll on your academics in any way?
Sometimes it does, but most of my clients too, they understand that I'm in school. So sometimes the person will bring their friends and they'll tell the person, oh, this time I can't do it for you. Maybe I'm writing exams or there's pressure on me in school, so can you please let somebody do it for you? Some too, they have patience. They say, oh, you when you are cool, then you do it for me.
Okay, so they'll wait till you're able to do it. Would you say you've been successful so far as an entrepreneur?
Yes, I have.
You have.
Yes.
Based on what and what?
Because I've been able to follow my dreams, and then I'm almost there.
Wow.
Yes,
I like
I'm almost
that. I like the optimism in your speech. And do you have any plans? Should we be expecting something big from Nashems Clothing soon?
Yeah, very soon. So I'm in my final year. I'm completing this year, and then after my national service, or maybe when I'm doing my service. You should expect something. Things are in the pipeline.
So Stella, what would you say makes a successful entrepreneur? What are some of the factors that will make someone successful, as you are?
Have passion whatever you're doing.
Okay.
And then don't let anybody criticize you. Good criticism is good, but if you turn and you see that what they are talking about isn't helping, they just want to bring you down, just forget about it.
You have to weigh your criticisms. Yeah, one thing people usually forget is that criticism will stink. When you're criticizing someone, you're actually saying something bad about what someone has worked hard to achieve. But people get so mean. I mean, during criticism, they don't think about the other person, that the person has actually worked on this. So sometimes, viewers, let's be kind when we are criticizing people, because you can kill dreams with your criticisms. Bill Gates once said, your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. So when you're an entrepreneur, you can actually use your critics to grow. Right, Stella?
Yeah.
Do you have any final words for your cherished viewers?
They should follow their dreams, and then don't allow critics to bring you down.
Don't allow critics to bring you down.
Yes. If you know what you want to do is good enough to fight for, just go for it.
Just go for it. Thank you very much, Stella. It's been very nice interacting with you on the show, and we hope to see more of your designs. Okay, so your Instagram is at Nashems, Nas_Hems.
Yes, yeah.
Alright, we check out some of your designs and contact you anytime we need. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
From Stellas Story, we have learned that in life, you will not always get the support that you need from others. But when you believe in yourself, you will actually be able to make it. This has been the Startup Journey, proudly brought to you by GH Student Wallet. My name is Nancy, and see you in our next video.